What's up, guys, and welcome to another video from the Collecting Culture. I am Beast Dog, and today I want to look at the Star Wars Legos, the Collector Series, the Ultimate Collector Series, that gets the gold seal of approval because it's such a badass toy. And today we are done. I finally finished building this thing. It took me a little while just because I don't have much free time, and when I do, I'm working on Legos, so here we go. This is intended for 14 years of age and up. It does have 1,996 pieces. It was about 13 to 14 bags. But I really like how they broke the bags up and numbered them, so it doesn't feel like it takes as long. If you just really concentrate on one bag at the time, then you'll have it built in a couple of hours if you're really committed. But anyway, first off, I just want to show you the book. This is the gigantic, thick instruction book that comes with this thing. It's loaded. There's everything here. And then the first couple of pages, it's really, really cool. It's actually somewhat of a kind of like a little article. It has a nice article there. It talks about Legos and the design team and everything. And just a nice imagery there of the Slave One. And you get over here and it just talks about the Slave One and the prototype, and you know, pretty much just a little bit of history about the ship itself. And then here, next page, there's a couple pages of this. Again, it continues talking about the Slave One and just some fun facts about it here. You know, the model, the class, how much it would cost, some technical specifications here, some behind the scenes, which I really like that, kind of, you know, showing some visual effects here. So that's it. It is in multiple languages, so it does repeat itself. It starts back, see, it starts back here, and it does that about 3 or 4 times. So, and then this is where you start, and it's 13 bags. Yep. So that is the manual, and I'll just show you the box real quick here, so you can just see the artwork itself, like that. And then we'll just show you the front here. And this is just showing you how wide it is. So, and how long it is when it's laying down. It's about almost 17 inches long. It's a very big model. I was very impressed when I got it. It was definitely worth the price tag. And it was, like I said, a fun build. These are the guys it comes with here. And then this is the other back of the box, or depending on the front of the box, however you want to look at it. Same thing here. And then just some nice artwork or some video or some images showing you some of the perks here of this guy, some of the features. So that's it. Next, let's get into let's take a look at the actual ship. And here we go. All done. And we're still climbing. Still climbing. And boom, there it is. That is it right there. This guy on the stand, it's standing up. The height is about 20 or so inches tall. So it's almost 2 feet tall. I mean, you can't complain at one bit. This is a great piece for displaying, for building, for any collector, any age. I love it. So we're just going to kind of zoom in here. You can see the cockpit. I've got Boba just chilling in there. I'll get him out in a minute. The wings here, they do move. So once you take this off the stand and lay it down, they'll lay down with it too. So gravity really works with them well. So this is it here. I like the little card we have at the bottom. You can just pause that, maybe take a read for a minute. You can display that in the front of the stand or in the side of the stand. This is the stand we were talking about. You can see that there. So there's that angle. We can move over here. This side. Like that. And same with this one. Both of them move. You see, I can like that. So here's the top here. Alright, now let me show you here. We have some of the secret compartments. Not really secret, but do it with one hand here. These do come out. You got to be a little careful with them. This guy's blaster cannon on that side. Then you open this one up here. And let me see if I can get it for you without knocking it over. God, that would suck. And there we go. That's really hard with one hand. Alright. So there's that. You can see down in here. These cannons do turn. The one thing I have noticed, or this is for you guys who do collect Legos, especially for kids who like to play with them, obviously, this one is it's a little fragile. It's a little more fragile than some of the other sets I put together, like the AT-AT or the Snow Speeders, or the Ghost from Rebels. This one here is, to me, it's definitely more of a display piece, a showcase. So if you do handle it with care, because pieces will snap off very easily. It's definitely a little more fragile. So let's just go on to the back of it and take a look at the detail. Alright, so I got the flash on so I can really show you the detail here in the back. So it might kind of wash it out, but here we go here. So the detail is amazing back on the back. I just like here all the attention they put in the engines, everything. Another shot of the stand. So you can see here, this is the back of it. Zoom out so you can see. Boom, there we go. And now, everyone's favorite part. Let's take a look at the figures. All right, here we go. These are the 4, or you could say 5 pieces or 5 guys that would come with it, or characters. We have the Stormtrooper. We have good old Han Solo. We have a Bespin guard here. And of course, the one and only Boba Fett. I just don't have his rifle with him, but you can see here, we've got his jetpack on the back. His cloth cape here. And his rangefinder does move up and down. So we got that guy. And then we've got Han in carbonite. And the one thing I really like about it, it's the simple things for me. You can turn it upside down, and he goes right in there. His arms snap right in to these little pegs here. One-handed, and there you go. So you can have him there. And he's like, "Oh no, I'm frozen! Help me, Leia, Chewie." Sorry. Okay. So, there we go. And these are the guys. This is the team. And then if you just zoom in right here, there is the cockpit. Or not the cockpit, the cargo bay, I guess you'd say. Cargo hold. The one thing, it is, like I said, it's very difficult to pull this down. And just to lock Han in place. And these right here, they move, but they do not open up from the side to where you can get to them easy, where you can access it a lot easier. They do snap in place pretty hard. They move like this, but once you start trying to open them up, other pieces are falling apart, pulling apart. So it's kind of like you display it without or with Han in it, and that's pretty much, especially if you just want to use this for that. So I'm just going to kind of pull back here so you can see a better picture how long it is. Like that right there. That's a good shot. And you can see that the glass does not lift up at the cockpit. This is it right here. So you got these holes right here, if I can, without trying to blind everybody, these holes slide in there in those pegs. So when you put it on, okay, you just slide it in like that and it locks in place. Now here's the cockpit. So I'm gonna kind of turn this a little bit here. You can see now it's laying down in the position like if he was flying, but it does rotate. So when he has landed, you can just pull it down here and that's where he sits. So look at the detail we have in here. There's his rifle, there's blaster, there and there. He's got some extra pieces. So this is where he sits. Here, this is the cockpit. It does rotate up and down. So when he's in flight, you have it there. When he's landed, you have it down. So, and I wish I could get down in here so I could just show you some of the insides, but there's really nothing to see. It's just the skeleton of the ship, pretty much everything holding it together. So here's another angle here. Kind of pull out so you can see the front. There we go. Like I said, the colors are awesome. I think they did a great job with the Legos, with the design. It looks really, really good. This is the best, to me, the best rendition of the Slave One in the Lego format. And then here's the stand. So just really quick. There's the card again that you get. And then here's the stand. Just very simple. There. When the Slave One is on the stand, your heart might flutter because you might feel like it's very unstable, but it's actually really sturdy. I was pretty surprised walking around, was bouncing around in my room trying to see if it was going to wobble much or even shake or, God forbid, come off, but it does not. So, well, not yet. So hopefully we will never have to see that. But if it does, we can just put it back together. That's the fun part. And then here, this does move up and down, so you can just kind of have a different angle. But that's it. Alright guys, so that would do it. This was the review of the Star Wars Legos Ultimate Collector Series Slave One. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like this video. Please leave any comments, questions below. You can find us on Instagram at The Collecting Culture, on Twitter at The Collecting Culture, and Facebook as well. So thanks for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.